That's Sam Moore and the late Isaac Hayes performing Hold On, I'm Coming by Sam and Dave at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame back in 2002. Well, former President Trump, he's been using that song for some of his rallies. And guess what? Isaac Hayes' family, they're not having it. So last month, they took to Twitter, writing in part this: once again, the estate and family of Isaac Hayes did not approve the use of Hold On, I'm Coming by Donald Trump at his 2024 presidential announcement tonight. We are exploring multiple legal options to stop this unauthorized use. And the second tweet was posted shortly after saying, stopping a politician from using your music is not always an easy task, but we are dedicated to making sure that Donald Trump does not continue to use Hold On, I'm Coming in further rallies and public appearances. Hayes' son told Newsweek that his family owns the publishing rights to the record and that Trump's campaign has not reached out to them to license the song. No word yet on if the politician will stop using it. All right, y'all. Mo Kelly, friend of the show and host of the Mo Kelly Show on iHeartRadio, is here to weigh in on this and so many other stories for the culture. Mo, great to see you as always.
Good to see you as well, Ebony.
Yeah. Now, we know, Mo, that Isaac Hayes' estate is exploring legal options. I actually have done some panels and work with Isaac Hayes III, and I know you're familiar with his work as well. I know him to be a man of great resolve, Isaac Hayes III. So what do you think will be the outcome here? Do you think they'll be able to legally stop the use of the song?
It's going to be very difficult. When it comes to music publishing, this is a very common case, because if you were to sing karaoke at a bar, hopefully that karaoke DJ has the rights to use that music. If they're professional artists who are performing on concert tours, they need to get the rights to perform someone else's song if they're going to do a cover performance. So we're talking about mechanical royalties and performance royalties and rights and that kind of nature. And it's very difficult to be able to nail down, just in a general sense. That's the point of all that. So I find it very difficult for Isaac Hayes III to be able to nail down the Donald Trump campaign as far as the non-use of his music. They can start with the cease and desist. You understand that, but also to be able to prove that it's the campaign, not just someone at the hotel on this location, on this date, playing the music, is very difficult to do. But I stand with the Hayes family. Right is right and wrong is wrong.
And the reality is, unless Trump makes this like his signature song where it's going to be played at every rally and every event, it probably would not be worth the salt for that fight. But we do know, Mo, that this is not the first time that Trump's campaign has been slapped on the wrist for this type of stuff. Rihanna, Adele, Bruce Springsteen, Pharrell, and Elton John, all entertainers who have said they don't want to be associated with Trump. What does that say to you?
Well, it says to me that there is a visceral response to the Trump message, which is not embraced by many when I say Hollywood, musicians and around the world, if you include Elton John. In fact, there's a Wikipedia page dedicated to just listing all the artists who have prohibited the Trump campaign or anything associated with Donald Trump from using their music. Because unfortunately, not even unfortunately, the reality is Donald Trump is an incendiary figure, whether you like him or loathe him. And when it comes to music, some people do not want their brand associated with him. And I understand that.
But frankly, Mo, doesn't Donald Trump have a lot more to be worried about right now? We are coming off of the re-election of the first black man, to my count, correct me if I'm wrong, Mo, to ever be elected to the U.S. Senate post-Reconstruction, Raphael Warnock. I pretty much have seen every Republican worth their salt say that it's time to separate from Donald Trump, move on, move the party forward in a different direction, whether that's DeSantis or whoever. It's not looking great for Trump right now around this third run for the White House. What are you hearing? What are your listeners saying about Trump as it relates to 2024?
Agreed, it doesn't look great for him, but let's look at some of the history. It didn't look great for him in 2016, but going into the primary season in these winner-take-all events, he needs more times than not just a plurality. And I think he does have that. He is still the standard bearer of the party until someone like Ron DeSantis can prove that he isn't. Now, to your point also, there are growing voices in the party, such as even Mitch McConnell didn't mention Donald Trump by name, but also Mike Pence didn't mention Donald Trump by name. But the cacophony of voices are getting louder, saying that Donald Trump and what he represents is not necessarily in concert with the message of the party. Now, whether that pans out or whether they throw their weight behind Ron DeSantis, that remains to be seen. But if anything, Donald Trump is less powerful today than he was when he first left the White House.
Indeed. We'll switch gears here for a second, Mo. Let's talk about Lady Gaga and the fact that we all remember this really crazy headline a few years back. Lady Gaga's dog walker was shot And, we know now that the man accused of shooting her dog walker will spend 21 years behind bars. That is a lot of time. James Howard Jackson was sentenced earlier this month after pleading no contest to one count of attempted murder. Very serious charge. Mo, he'll be 41 years old by the time he gets out of prison, really. Jackson is one of 5 people charged in the shooting of Lady Gaga's dog walker in order to steal her French bulldogs. Put a pin in that. We'll come back to the breed issue. The crew allegedly did not know who the pet belonged to. That's what they claim. But the dog walker was critically injured in the attack. And thank God, though, he survived. Now, Mo Kelly, in LAPD, they say that the motivation was robbery because of how expensive the breed is. We're talking about these French bulldogs.
Right.
And that Lady Gaga's dog walker was shot after he put up a fight to not release the dog. A, do you buy that? Do you believe they did not know whose dog this was? Do you believe that the fact that it's Lady Gaga's dog walker, is that why this trigger man got 21 years?
Yes and yes. Yes, I do not believe that that's actually what happened. And yes, I believe that the celebrity of Lady Gaga influenced this, if only because, according to published accounts, these assailants were driving around just hoping to find some French bulldogs. No one does that unless you have an actual target in mind.
Thank God. Justice for the dog walker that got shot. Mo, I know you have a fur baby. I believe we're the 2. I think we're on the same page here. You touch either of our dogs, it's going to be some problems.
Oh, right. It's going to be a misunderstanding.
It's going to be a serious misunderstanding. Mo Kelly, stay with us, because on the other side of the break, there's a new docuseries, and it's featuring a rap couple that folks say are pretty toxic, Blueface and Krishan Rock. Y'all know what time it is. We'll talk about that and much more, and why their fans and some people are telling people to boycott the docuseries. Stay with us.